Hi all, this is Joanne. I am here to show you how to do a quick mock-up of a website homepage for your marketing rebranding plan or for your business plan. So I went ahead and I'm doing this actually in PowerPoint because PowerPoint is a very easy medium for adding text and things that don't move around. As if you put them in Word, they might move around a little. So I mocked this website up in a pretty short time. So let's just go ahead and try to recreate that. So I want to add a new slide, and I want it to be a blank slide. So I do that. Then I want to put in the title of my business. So I'm going to use this insert key a lot. And I say that I want to insert a text box, and I just take this and I draw that in, and I say that I'm going to use a large font, and I'm going to call my business Joanne's Garden Center. All right, now I can probably make that, I can center that if I want. I can click on this box and go over here to Shape Fill and put a color into it. I can change the text color. I'm going to change it to white so that it comes out, and I decide I want to make that a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to go here and make that a little bit bigger. All right, so that's the first thing I want to do. The next thing I want to do is add my little toolbar across the top. So I'm going to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to make it easy on myself. I'm just going to make another little box like this, and now I'm going to type in whatever I want my links to be. So I'm just putting in home and maybe seasonal plants, and maybe I'll put in here hours of operation or hours. I don't know. Location, contact us. And of course this is whatever you want to use. Now if I want that to go across the page, I might make some spacing and just work on that. So I'm not going to get too fancy with that right now. The other thing you could do is make a little box for each item, and it might be a little bit fancier, take a little bit more time, but that might be worth it as well. So here is what I'm going to do for this. I want that to be a little more bold, so I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to change the text color to red so it pops. So now I want to insert a photo. I want to put a picture of a plant, so I go back to Insert, Picture. I have let's put tulips for the season, and you can see that when you put them in, it puts in a giant picture. So you're just going to have to size this yourself and move it around the site. If I wanted to put a frame around the picture, I just double click on it, or if I want to do some kind of a different treatment with it, you could see that if I did that, or I could put a frame around it. I'm going to go back to, I like this idea here. So now I want to put some other information on the side. First I want to make maybe a special offer. I'm actually going to make this a little smaller because I want to put our address and whatnot along the bottom. So how about if I put a special offer in? So I'm going to insert a shape. Okay, so I click here on Shapes, and these are what we call bursts in marketing. And so I'm going to put a big old burst here that says special offer. So I put the burst in, and then I am going to put a text box on top of it. So I click on text box, I put that in here, and I put 10% off first order when you sign up for our newsletter, or say our emails. Okay, I want that to be a little bit more prominent, so maybe what I'll do is, I think actually I'm going to change the color of the burst first, so I double click on that, Shape Fill, I'm going to make it yellow. I want to make these a little more prominent. I'm going to center it. All right, and then I'm going to put address and contact information along the bottom. I'm going to make another big old text box, and I'm going to put our email address, joanne@gardencenter.com. I want to put a little space in between it, so I'm going to get fancy and I'm going to go to Insert, Symbol, and I'm going to just put a little bullet in there. So I say insert that, and it just makes it look nice. I can put the phone number 301-999-9999. Put another little symbol just to break up the text, and then put the address 123 Plant Street, Rockville, Maryland 20850. And there I have it. I can add anything else. I can have lots of little pictures, so that's one way to do it. I hope you found that to be helpful.